Confident and ready for action. The Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. It's a very special day on the calendar. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Ball. That's to Giddey. Oh, swiped away. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant.
Oh, and one.
The layup misses. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Ball no good. Morant looking for an opening. Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Bagley's checked in for Memphis. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Buzelis. And here's White. Here's Giddey. The rebound by Edey. Memphis with the ball. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yes.
Throw it down.
Oh. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Giddey. Flop. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He would gladly take them.
Here's Buzelis. Coming off a 28-point game against Dallas. Back to Ball. White for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight here. They're going to get it going.
Oh, got that one quick.
Kind of a rare spot for Bane, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved. Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. While we have a second, here are the NBA's assist leaders since the All-Star break. 4th, Josh Giddey.
And since the All-Star break, his passing has been incredible. Just finding his guys in their spots and playing the role of facilitator.
Back to Ball.
Yo, kick it out!
Pass to Vucevic. Oh, sweet move. Shakes him. Oh, Vucevic slams it in.
Look, when he's within range. Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline. Battling the force.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Buries it from three.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Morant. Ball with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
Here's Giddey following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Up top, Vucevic. 19-footer, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, Vooch will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a big master.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by White. Bane, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Ball against Morant. Ball passes to Giddey. Back to Ball. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. The Grizzlies have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. That's Morant missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Morant, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top teams start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams want to have happen.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And it's Giddey missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now Morant, and you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So it'll be Jaren Jackson shooting. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the evening. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves. This is hard to watch. You might want to put the case to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
BA, he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And the basket by Bane.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
On top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, They are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
So far, rebounding has been the focal point for them.
Ball passes to Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by White.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
That's good from Giddey on the assist by White. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Chicago has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Giddey against Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Fires for 3. Vucevic's shot is off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on ball. Morant pass to Jackson. And a dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
The Bulls trail by 1. Smith outside. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Morant against Giddey. Jackson with a screen on Giddey. Morant pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson rolling off the pick can finish with either hand or just rise and fire.
Here's Giddey. Rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Giddey. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. The drive by Morant goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Ball. And Herter's subbed in for White. Memphis on D. Off the inbound. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Here's Morant. Smith with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
It's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
really taking charge of the game. Largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared under pressure. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Huerter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and polished them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Huerter finds Carter. Smith with a screen on Morant. Here's Carter. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yo, match up on
On the wing, Bane. Huerter defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Really knocks it down from the line. Bane almost automatic.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. And Bane drops them both. The Bulls trail by 12. Here's Terry. Pass to Huerter. 4 on the clock. Williams a screen on Bane. Huerter from long range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Patrick Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And Williams drops them both. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Morant, no good. The Bulls trail by 10. Williams passes to Collins. Nifty move. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And that one's good. Bagley.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think the player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Pass to Bagley from outside the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bagley's got 6.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Williams passes to Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The drive by Bane comes up empty down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 14-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Morant, the pass to Bane. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. From deep. Oh, a bomb from Ja.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Collins outside with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Morant against Williams. Jackson outside. No good on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's the three. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And since the All-Star break, here are the teams playing at the fastest pace. Number 1, the Bulls.
They've looked great since the All-Star break, pushing the pace and trying to punish teams in transition, and it's been working.
And stolen by Bagley. On the break. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. On defense, the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The open shot by Herter. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Herter's got 7 points here in the quarter. Memphis leading by 13. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the inside, Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Edey's got 12.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Coby White.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Known as one of the game's great three-point shooters, Herter knows his role and plays it well.
Carter, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. Bulls trail by 14. Herter passes to Carter. And here's Collins. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Memphis leading by 12. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Kicks it out to Bane. Jackson for 3. That shot missing. For Chicago, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Morant with it. Collins with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Carter. Three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Carter. Morant finds Jackson. And stolen by Williams. Here's Carter. And he passes it down inside single digits. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Now Morant. To the middle. Jackson.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Collins. And stolen by Bane.
Ready, go!
Alone on the break.
Shot!
Down on the... breakaway jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. Down by 12. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
That's a take from Morant. Here's Jackson. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Carter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Grizzlies lead by 10. Here's Morant. 18 points for him. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Morant. Outside Bagley. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
The Bulls have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Outside White. Over Bain. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
White looking it over. Got a screen on Bain. Outside White. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Edey for 3. No good that time. The Bulls trail by 11. Outside Giddey. To the left wing.
Hit me, I'm open.
Vucevic against Jackson. 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. Stealing defenders into the foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Booz Ellis is checked in for Carter. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
The open shot, White. Second chance effort. Vucevic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
From deep, gets the trifecta. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much
Ball taking his time here. To the wing on the left. Vucevic in the post. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes. Vucevic has got 13 now.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a
Morant, throw it down! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Vucevic missing again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Morant with it. He's got 25.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Edey. Again, the Bulls score.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
From deep, Bane. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Outside Giddey. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at the Grizzlies, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
Right now for the Grizzlies, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Now here's Vucevic. Defense on it, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by Bagley. Outside Morant. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. White can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Morant into the lane.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Ball against Morant. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
And now the Bulls in transition. White for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. The fourth spot held by Zach Edey.
Hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
And he sinks the second.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And there's the foul. It's on Coby White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant. Inside. Down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's ball. The drive. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nice D from Vucevic. The Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Buzelis. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Monday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And that game against the Trailblazers, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. And you look at Matas Buzelis, size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a canal.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G
what
Slam
makes
Cam.
Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Chicago timeout. Fans, get excited. We get the score of the 3-1-2. Let them hear it. Your 3-1-2 crew.
Knock it down! Yo, Yo, set it up! Shot!
Josh Giddey.
Watch Morant! Pick it out, pick it out! Man, whoa!
John Morant.
Yeah! Hit it! Ah, I got your help! Hey, who's wide open? Hey, yo, right here! I got him! With the ring room, bro! Ah! Go. Give me that! Hey, yo, get on top!
John Morant.
Give it up! Hey!
Bulls foul. Josh Giddey. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Take it up! Shut up, shut up, shut up. Go, 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 go.
John Morant.
Come get it, come get it.
John Morant. The assist, John Morant. Josh Giddey. Chicago foul. Lonzo Ball. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. At the line for two.
Way to grab it.
Yo, match up on Morant.
Bulls foul. Buzelas. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Memphis foul. Edey. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. Two shots.
Push on the net. Push on the net. Rebound.
Desmond Bain.
Shoot that!
Jaren Jackson Jr. 3 points.
Switch! Go!
No shot.
Get Josh.
Out of bounds. Chicago ball. Substitution for the Bulls, Zach Collins, Jalen Smith.
Yo, set it up. Stay on him.
John Morant. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Step out, step out, step out! Come around!
John Morant.
Come through!
Josh Giddey.
Come to me, come to me!
John Morant.
Who's that, Josh?
Giddey. Out of bounds. Bulls basketball.
Hey, balance it out! Get through, get through! With the foul! Stay out here! Yo, I got him! Shot! Hey!
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, right here! Hey, yo, right here!
Once again, into the third quarter with it.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passing the ball with purpose, he's got a season high in assists. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page? Woo.
And And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Zach Collins out there with Smith. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Phillips in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And stolen by Bagley. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Grizzlies lead by 11. And here's Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far, scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
And so here is Chicago. Left side, Williams. Kicks it out to Collins. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies shooting 56% today. And it's Morant off the drive. Williams against Bane. Over Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Bulls trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Collins. It's good from in tight.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Huerter dicing him up with the pass.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Morant against Huerter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And for Chicago, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Williams finds Collins. Pass to Huerter. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Huerter's got 9 points here in the second half.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Huerter's got 21.
Such a reliable scorer. Huerter is good for double digits most night, and he has been huge in this one.
Morant against Williams. Down low. Here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 22.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Williams passes to Collins. Here's Huerter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bane.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And he ends up missing both free throws. Memphis leading by 11. The 3 from Bane. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Huerter. Back to White. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Collins passes to Huerter. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to drop it in.
For a wing, Huerter has always been a very good facilitator. By no means a ball stopper.
Morant against White. And it's Morant missing. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 9. Collins with it. He's picked up by Bane. Collins passes to Huerter. Oh, Morant with the block. Now Jackson. Here's Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Smith with a screen on Bane. Huerter, not going to go that time. Oh, Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant, pass to Bagley. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 11. Herder passes to Collins. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 11. From deep, Bane. Got the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Herder from long range. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Memphis leading by 13. Bane with it, now guarded by White. And it's blocked by Collins. Williams against Bagley. Williams passes to White. Collins with it. Pass to Herder. Takes a three. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And Herder's confidence is really impressive. He believes every three he takes is going in.
Here's Morant. Terrific focus from Morant.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
White pass to Williams. Now Smith. Collins outside. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Bulls trail by 14. Now here's White.
I got ball.
Collins outside. Tipped. Morant with it. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all to get that one. Grizzlies lead by 12.
Who's that job?
Here's Morant. And Collins with the big block. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the block shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back strong, really improving all aspects of his game.
And stolen by Jackson. Bagley passes to Bane. Morant with it. Back to Bane. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by White. Shoots it from the high post. And he hits the jumper for 2. Bane's got 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's got to put his foot on the pedal.
Goes up on the baseline, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Giddey. The shot comes out. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Memphis leading by 10.
Down three.
Payne surveying the D. Outside Morant, fires the three. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Here's Payne. Knocks down the 18-footer. Payne's got 11 points here in the second half.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And stolen by Bagley. He's all alone. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
The drive by Morant, and he gets it to go. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at it. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. White for three. Nails it from three.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Ball with a steal. Here he goes. Count it. 1:44 left in the final quarter. Left side Payne releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Payne's got 26.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Ball. Oh, Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Giddey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
Both free throws good from Giddey. And here's Memphis. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Morant. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 14-point game. And the basket is good. 19 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Terry. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
On the floor for the bid.
What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Here we go.
Each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Bing, no good. Well, for Memphis, their last game lost to the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Brown. Goes up the baseline. Edey with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
That was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Watch Morant.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Morant, and finished up by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's Boston with it. The Grizzlies making the shot. Back to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. And the three ball is good.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Back to Morant. Jackson is screen on Brown. Morant finds Jackson.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Morant. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the San Antonio Spurs.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And they take the lead. Morant's got 5.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Boston, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Celtics, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
And here's Brown following Ja Morant's 3. Just 2 to shoot. Oh, that's offensive interference. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Mr. Porzingis. On the run. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Here's Holiday. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant against Brown, and it's Morant missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Brown with the bucket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Here's Brown. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Nice move.
You got to be kidding.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Brown. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. Holiday surveying the floor. Fires from deep. And it's Brown missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Tatum. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Slammed up by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jackson from past the arc. Now here's Morant. Bane kicks to Wells. Puts up a 3. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist from Wells.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And here's White. Outside Holiday. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Bane for 3. Out to Morant. Launches it. The rebound by the Celtics. Holiday has it in the corner. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Bane. Morant outside. To the paint. Here's Edey. Misses the layup. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Over Jackson. The kick out to Holiday. Drills the 3-pointer. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Morant. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Porzingis.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Absolutely not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna finish shit tomorrow. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas though. Bye bye.